Microsoft Word, Chapter 3, Document Productivity. At this point, it's probably felt by the authors that you are knowledgeable about what Word is, and so we're now interested in making you more productive about documents in Word. And the two primary ways in this chapter are with tables and taking a table and doing something called the mail merge. What that does is that you create a document such as a business letter. Maybe you want to send it out to 25 colleges. You take a table with the names and addresses of those colleges, and you not only crank the business word out automatically, you crank a separate document out for the 25 colleges by merging the document with the table of the names and addresses of those colleges. So here's an example of a table to introduce you to it, and it has rows, and then there's cells with items or entities in those rows. You also see a title row, or a header row, I should say. Let's use the words that the authors want us to use. And you can touch a spot on your document and insert a table. There's all kinds of options. One of the most common ways is to click on the insert and then table, and you see this grid, and you can make it, I think this is 4 rows, 4 columns, and 3 rows. Okay, and the individual boxes are the cells. One of the things that I do is I do not create tables in Word. I create my tables in Excel or Access and then copy the entire table into Word. Inserting a table, insert rows and columns. Okay. Erase grid lines. Delete rows and columns. So table, move, headline. Okay. So you can decide, I'm going to design a table, and then you can delete columns, add columns, delete rows, add rows. You can change the size of the table. You can also merge cells together, and it shows you, oh, table move handle. So maybe the document is on a certain, or the table is on a certain place in the document. You can grab that handle and move it around. Inserting a table, properties, okay, 3 of 4. Rows and tabs. So tables have properties, and you can go into the properties. A little pop-up comes up, says table properties, table row, table column. Okay, cells. You can apply different properties to the tables, and such as colors and layouts and styles. Okay. You're in a table design area. Okay, again, this is one of the features of the ribbon. Suddenly you're not dealing with words so much as you're dealing with this table that's embedded inside of Word, changing its size, shape, color, and the attributes of that table. Table alignment. Okay, you can put it on the left of the document, the right of the document, format the text that's inside of it. Here's the picture of various items on managing the table. Finally, we see a table. We notice that we don't have any grid lines on the top header row. Then we have bold on people's names, the major. The column widths are of different size. They have different types of data in them, text, numbers, dates. Managing a table. So, okay, so what do we have here? We're looking at putting a formula, a calculated value. Whoa, we've almost got Excel spreadsheet here embedded in a table in Word. And here's the order of precedence for operations. Parenthetical information is at the top, exponentiation, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. We're into the math already, and we're only in Word. Also have some built-in functions, sum, average, count, max, min. Another thing we can do with a table is we can sort it. Maybe it starts out in alphabetic order, ascending alphabetic order. Maybe we want it in descending alphabetic order. Or maybe we want it in college major order. And we can have it more than one sort order. We could have by name, by college, and then by date. Enhancing table data. Okay, so enhancing meaning we make it more visually exciting, presentable. Border styles, pen color. Shading of the data cells. Okay. So here we're taking some information that was typed in tabular format. When we turn on the hidden characters, we can see the tab as a right arrow. We say turn that data into a table. Okay, and that's the table that we just created, I believe. Caption dialog indicate. Okay, a caption is a numbered item of text that identifies a table, figure, or other object. Okay, so we have a table, and underneath it we put a caption. Very common in textbooks. Figure 1, figure 2. Mail merge. Extremely handy. Okay, got to type up a business letter to a college indicating here's your resume or here's your credentials because you're applying for a job. You want to apply for 20 jobs. You can type up a standard letter and then the names of all the companies and merge them to create 20 letters in a short period of time. That's called a mail merge. Very handy if you use a product called Microsoft Outlook, which Macomb does do. If everyone that you're sending this to is, for example, all the students or all of the faculty. What's important is that it is a GUI process, and there is something called a wizard that allows you to walk through it. And you have to set up fields where you say, I'm going to put the business name in here, I'm going to put the business address, I'm going to put the date in at this point. So the name cell suddenly turns into the word field, and a row is now a record. Data sources for creating a mail merge document. Well, here it's a Word document, but we can also do a mail merge from Access, Excel, and another product that isn't taught in this class, Microsoft Outlook contacts list. Okay, so here are the records. Here is the header row. Header row containing field names. Okay, select recipient, choose. Okay, it's walking us through the steps that you would take and how to finish it up. And we see produce a document that's personalized and sent to multiple recipients. That's the idea. Multiple recipients. Replacing in certain fields the name of the organization, the address information, the date information, so forth and so on. That's my presentation of Chapter 3. Thank you very much, students, and you can see that the woman speaker who typically narrates is much more exact and professional about the way she does it. Okay.